Hello, Ben Kingsley here, the co-host of the very popular podcast, The Property Couch, and also the co-author of the Armchair Guide to Property Investing. A few weeks back, Effie Zahos, the editor of Money Magazine, contacted me to write the March edition cover story. What an opportunity to write for Australia's #1 investment and finance magazine. Now, that's exciting in itself, but the story, the content of what we're writing about is called rentvesting. And it's a phenomenon that's changing in the Australian property market, whereby people are choosing to rent where they want to live and invest the savings between the mortgage cost of living in that area as opposed to what it costs to rent and then going off and investing elsewhere. So it's going to create a lot of debate internally around, is this the right thing to do? So what we did is we built 3 case studies. Case study number 1 is a single mid-20s person who's trying to make that decision about, do I buy my first property, or do I actually rent with a mate and then look at the financial difference? And what we do is we put the 2 next to each other and we take a look at a 10-year interval and a 20-year interval. The second case study is the same. This time it's mum and dad and 2 kids. And they live in a great location, but they want to go to that next level. They want to go to that more significant upmarket location. And the decision for them is, do we take on that really large mortgage or do we instead rent in that location and go off and invest for our future? And that one is quite interesting. I think you'll be very surprised with the financial difference over the long period of time. The third case study is a single mum, in the mid-40s, got a teenage child. And in her case, the marital breakdown has left her with a decision about her financial future. Now, she wants to stay where she is because her son's entrenched in the school and the community there, and so is she. But she can't afford to buy a house outright in that location. So she's going to rent there, and then we're going to look at taking the difference or the savings that she's going to be making, and we're going to build out a portfolio for her. So I hope you find this interesting. We'll look at the pros and cons, and there may be a lot of debate around that, but that's exactly why we put this cover story together. So I want you to get to your local news agency because there's also a little bonus in there. We actually have a list around Australia of all the areas where it may be better to rent as opposed to own, because we show you the difference in terms of the financial impact on the household. So again, get down to your local news agency, check it out. We hope you like it and we look forward to your feedback.